Hello and welcome to Haybridge Model Rail. I'm Alan, and in this video I'm completing work on the station platform walls. So let's get started. The walling has all been varnished, so it's now sealed. So I've got all my pieces in the box here, and I'm going to make a start fixing them to the baseboard. So on this side we are going to use these. They're a little bit high or a little bit short, so the idea is to fit a plinth layer below it, which will add a little bit of detail and obviously extend it down to the base. So I'm going to add a bead of glue along the lip and then a small bead of glue along the edge. Once it comes to the bottom. And then we will attach that. Like so. We'll find another with a white strip, and that one will go there, and we need to cut it just where this piece of packer ends. So offer that up. Offer it up again just to make sure everything is good. That looks good there, so we'll do the same. This is obviously the shorter of the two platforms. Butt it up nicely. And What I'll do is I will make up some buttresses spaced evenly so that I can cover that join. But that's that side done, so we can move on to the other side, which will be done but with longer lengths, because I can't put a plinth in. So this side will be full height, just about right. That one's probably the better one, actually. So we will repeat the same process again. I'm going to make sure that everything is sitting nicely. That's a lot better. So need that all to set, and then we need to make the capping layers, something similar to this but with a capping stone, and they will sit on top. So that'll be the next item on the agenda. But for now, we're going to go back to the other side. The glue's set, and we will put the plinth sections in. The plinth section is just 4mm strip with a cover layer which is folded over the top to give a nice finish along the small edge. And all I'm going to do is run a bead of glue down here and stick it over that white line. And there we are. So you can see the plinth better from there, just giving it a bit more detail, bringing it to life a little bit more, just to stop it from being sort of flat and two-dimensional. Just gives it a little bit more three-dimensional shape to it. And next is to work on the capping stones and make up the section that goes down the ramps. I've been working on creating the capping stones in Inkscape. So what I did was import the capping stone from the tunnel mouths and duplicated them to make them longer, and then stitched it all together in Inkscape to create a file which has the capping stones and a set of outlines for cutting out the card. And what I'm going to do is I've got some 0.75mm card which I bought off of Amazon, and I'm going to use that so that my capping stones are just a little bit thinner than the walling, to create the tops and finish off the platform walls. So I'm going to get these all stuck down now and cut out. So moving over to the layout, I'm going to offer up I'm going to leave a section empty there because it will help me join the ramp walling to the rest of it. So, right, so here's where we start. So I'm going to cut in a full brick at this end and then glue this section on. See where we come to. Gonna tap it down. Now, make sure I put it the right way up. And I'm going to trim off the short end of the other side. And that just adds a finishing touch to the walling. We'll now let the glue dry. and I'll be starting work on the ramp sections next. I've been working on the walls to go on the ramp sections of the platform, and what I've done is I've used the outline of the brick texture as a base, and then I've created the ramp sections from the platform ramp files, so that gives me the correct angles, and then I've overlaid them onto the brick texture, which then gives me the correct fall from the top of the ramp down to the base of it. And then I've basically created a full height wall which sits along the back edge, and then a slither which will sit on top of the ramp, creating a double thickness wall. And then I've allowed to have a small section which will wrap around and conceal the edge of the 1mm card, 2mm card once it's joined together. So doing it like this allows me to get the brickwork correct, so all the brickwork stays horizontal. The ramp wall is parallel, or in line, should I say, with the ramp, and it looks like all the bricks along the edge have been cut to suit the ramp's angle. So that's how these were created, and then I cut them out, stuck them onto card, again allowed my little bit of overlap, and glued them together. So as you'll see in the next set of clips, that's how we go about attaching them to the ramps and the platforms. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.